Why we're failing our kids, the dangerous obsession with marks. Hi, I'm Hitaishita, counseling psychologist, and I want parents and students who are appearing for competitive exams, because yes, parents also play a major role and also go through similar kinds of anxiety. I want you to take a deep breath in and relax and pause for 10 seconds. If you're a student who's appearing for JEE, NEET, UPSC, CA, or any competitive exam, I know the weight can feel crushing. And if you're a parent, the anxiety is different, but the weight is equally burdening. What if my child doesn't score well? What will happen to him or her in the future? I get it. It's not just about the marks, it's about a deep seated fear that has been drilled into us for a long time. But let me ask you this: since when has marks been equivalent to success? Because that's a lie that we're told. The truth about marks, it's just a number. Somewhere along the way, we started equating marks or percentile or percentage into a personality. A 95% student is labeled as brilliant, while a 60% student is labeled as below average, average, and is asked to work harder. But let me ask you this: since when did marks be a determinant of an individual's creativity, resilience, adaptability, to be a good human being, and the ability to navigate the world? Think about a few examples I'll be sharing that have actually struggled their way to success and haven't gotten it easy, but once they have, they've left a great mark. Let's take Amitabh Bachchan, for example. He was rejected at All India Radio, but today he's a legend. Ratan Tata had his own sets of failures, but he built an empire. Virat Kohli wasn't exactly a school topper or wasn't great with academics, but today he's a world-renowned athlete. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he struggled in school, but he got be known as the missile man of India, and he was a beloved president of India. Their success wasn't about marks, it was about their mindset, adaptability, and courage to keep going on despite their own setbacks or their own failures. Parents, let's have a hard conversation. I know you want the best for your child, but for a second, let's step back and consider this. The world you grew up in is very different from the world your child is growing up in. At your time, landing up in a government job, doing engineering or medical was considered the safe route. But today, the highest paying jobs didn't even exist 10 years back. Here's what you should actually be doing. You should be actually asking your child what they're good at, what interests them, what excites them, and together navigate what skill sets would be required in the year 2030 or 2040. Because in the future, a student who can learn, relearn, and unlearn will always succeed no matter what their report card says. Students in engineering, medical, and commerce, if you're struggling with this system, it's probably not designed for you. You're not a failure. The system is a failure. IIT, NEET, CA, UPSC, these exams assess very, very specific abilities such as endurance and rote learning. But the reality is there are multiple types of intelligences. For example, a musician who composes soul stirring music has auditory intelligence. A social worker who knows how to de escalate conflict has social intelligence. An athlete who knows how to strategize real time has kinesthetic intelligence. A coder who thinks in algorithms has logical intelligence. A designer who creates futuristic visuals has spatial intelligence. If you're struggling, it's not because you're not smart, it's probably because you do not fit into these outdated boxes. The world needs thinkers, innovators, and creators, and not just exam warriors. Careers that are shaping the future. Parents and students, let's talk about real opportunities. Emerging careers that don't really depend on marks. AI and data science, cybersecurity and ethical hacking, sustainable engineering and climate tech, digital marketing and content creation. None of these careers are tested in exams, but these are the careers of the future. A message for students and parents. For students first, your marks don't define you. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's a part of success. Learn skills rather than just subjects. That's what builds a future. For parents, your child is not a report card. Their mental health matters more than just their percentage. Support them in finding their strengths, not just scoring high. Teach them how to be in a community, how to collaborate, and how to contribute. Together, I want you all to change your narrative about the age old belief of marks being equivalent to success. Take a deep breath in. This is just one chapter in your book, not the entire book. Your ability to grow in life is dependent on how you learn, grow, and adapt, not a single score. So let's redefine this whole definition of success, because real success is about learning, not just scoring. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and do send it to somebody who would need to hear it today.